Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. I am your friendly neighbourhood Shakespeare, and we are going to be writing some sonnets here together. If you are currently watching this on my Facebook page, facebook.com/ShakespeareProofs, I want you to go over to twitch.tv/nat21adventures, because that's where the main part of the show is going to happen. We're going to turn off the Facebook feed in just a minute or two here. I want you to head over to Twitch. So twitch.tv/nat21adventures. And also, while you're doing that, go and like all my other things, youtube.com/ShakespeareProofs, where you can watch this in repeat. Instagram.com/ShakespeareProofs, where, just follow me because I'm cool. And also on my Twitter @ShakespeareProofs, and even TikTok, where I may dab for you. See, it's a thing. It happens. If you want to support the show, you certainly can. Buy me a cup of coffee, coffee.com/Shakespeare, or become a Patreon of the arts at patreon.com/Shakespeare. And if you want to support Nat21Adventures on the Twitch, you can do that. Patreon.com/Nat21Adventures. So that's all the things, and people are already joining in. Screaming Dragon is here on Twitch. Hello, good morrow to you, Screaming Dragon. And we're going to be here on Facebook for another minute or two. But I want you to get ready to jump over to Twitch and join me over there. So make sure, if you are watching me on Facebook right now, go to twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures. This is where we're going to be watching the show. This is where we're doing the show primarily live, but I want to get everyone over on Facebook over there. So that's what we're doing. Also, this is how Shakespeare looks with glasses on, people. Yes. There we have it. So weird. I am sorry for that weirdness. But do come over and join me. We are going to have a great time. It's going to be an excellent collaborative process. And that is what we're going to do. So let's bring our document up right now so you can see it. All right. So as you can see, it says Ode. No. It is... oh, goodness gracious. Oh, it's not going to let me share it. All right, so I'm going to have to do it slightly differently. All right. I'm going to have to go to Docs. There we go. That's what we're going to do. All right. And let's see. This is very annoying. All right. It's not allowing me to just share my regular document creation method. That's fine. We'll make it work. All right. So StreamYard, you are annoying me right now. But there we go. All right. So let's share the screen. And here we go. All right. So as you can see, my dear friends, we have our document right here. Ode to. Every sonnet is an ode to something. And then we have our candy jar right here. Now, the candy jar is where we put our lines that we're not quite sure what we are going to do with yet, but we certainly know. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to jump over and start creating it in just a moment. But before we jump over to Twitch and do that, and remember, watch the show at twitch.tv/Nat20. We're going to first discuss what is a sonnet. So sonnets have rules. They are a 14-line poem. There are 3 4-line stanzas. So the first line of a stanza, line A, rhymes with the third line, line C. And then the second line, line B, rhymes with line D, the fourth line. You repeat that formula for all 3 stanzas. You close it all off with a rhyming couplet. It's written in iambic pentameter, which means 10 syllables per line. And you can go to 11 syllables, which is called hendacasyllabic, if the need arises. Clear as mud? Fantastic. Well, in that case, we're going to close down the Facebook feed here, and I want you to go join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/nat21adventures, where we're going to be in our writer's room. Thanks very much, Facebook. Twitch, stick around. I will be there in just a moment. And all right, and Twitch, looks like we are still live. Fantastic. Thanks for being here. And Johnny O says, keep fighting the good fight. And he says, I was here all the time. Wonderful. Nicole Cadillo, good morning, good morrow to you. And we did have one or two people watching on Facebook. Hopefully they'll come over and join us here. But let's get started. And I'm so annoyed by my computer because it means I can't actually see your comments and things all at the same time. But let's do it. Let's bring up the document one more time. Actually, let's do it the other way. There we go. All right, friends, what are we writing about today? Let's make it bigger. More bigger. There we go. What is our ode to this morning? What are we writing about? So, what size? Yeah, that's proper size. All right, cool. What are we writing about today? Throw it into the candy jar right now. Let's see. Screaming Dragon suggesting a few kind words. That's pretty good. All right. Any other suggestions? A few kind words. We are. And this is our first session that we've had in a few weeks, so it's very good to see all of you. And I also just want to thank Judy, fan Judy, for becoming the latest Patreon subscriber. Thank you so much, Judy. And you can also, if you wish to support the show on Patreon, you certainly can. You can go to patreon.com/Shakespeare and become my personal Patreon of the arts. And you can also support Nat21 Adventures by going to patreon.com/Nat21Adventures and go over to coffee.com/Shakespeare to buy me a cuppa. All right, and I'm putting in a new tier, a new reward for upper level members on Patreon later this week. Actually, might be later today. So it's going to be a personalized sonnet. And next week, I believe we're going to do a Patreon only writing sonnets with Shakespeare as well. So Patreon members, if you are watching, let me know what day works best for you. But let's get going. So our suggestions so far are a few kind words as recommended by Screaming Dragon and luck as recommended by Johnny O Twitch. So we have two good suggestions. Let me know if you have any others. Throw them into the comments. And otherwise, just vote. Both seem fun ideas to me. I'm glad you like that idea, Nicole, the personalized sonnet for Patreon as a tier level, but as a tier reward. So do send that in, and we will be getting that going. But we have our two suggestions for our sonnet topic for today. We have luck and a few kind words. So get your vote on your suggestion. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw something else in. Joseph, Josephine Westphalia says sour grapes. So Josephine Westphalia. Sour grapes. So we have three good suggestions right now. Sour grapes might make terrible wine. And I'm going to have a good sip of my coffee from White Rhino Coffee. That's just good internet audio. Don't care who you are. Johnny O says, kind words are always appreciated. He votes sour grapes, though. You know what? That's a fun idea. Our ode this morning is to sour grapes. So that is good. All right, so stop throwing your line suggestions in, and we will get started here. Uh, Josephine Westphalia, you win a sonnet. Not quite sure if you recognize that, but that is what you are getting. So this morning, so throw your line suggestions in, my dear friends, and we will get writing. Remember, we are writing about sour grapes this morning, and throw your line suggestions here, and we'll start putting them into the candy jar. I also have Rhyme Zone open. Rhyme Zone is a rhyming dictionary that I like to use for helping to create the rhymes. Which is like, oh, what rhymes with orange? And then you find out. But also, let's see, per Rhyme Zone, what does rhyme with orange? Gorange, sporange. So yeah. So now we know what rhymes with orange. Can we see what rhymes with purple? Sure. Purple. Things that rhyme with purple include purple, purple, the purple. So like we're going to purple something. Interpol as an interpolate. And then purple just being used to rhyme with itself. For instance, rose purple, dull purple, M purple, maroon purple, pinkish purple, bluish purple. Those aren't rhymes. Purple though. Purple is Purple's great. What is purple in this particular case? Purple is the crupper, i.e., the buttocks, the hindquarters of the rump of a horse, a strap under the girth of a horse's saddle to stop the saddle from kicking forward. So there we have that. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. All right. So, Screaming Dragon with a line suggestion: a bad taste in the mouth is what they leave. A bad taste in the mouth is what they leave. 10 syllables. Fantastic. Great way to start off. A bad taste in the mouth is what they leave. Wonderful. Moving on. All right. So that is our first. That is our first line, and let's see here. Before we throw it in to the actual sonnet proper, let's make sure we get a couple extra lines in here. Here we go. Because we want it to. I feel like that is not so mid. Well, it could be an opening line. We don't know yet. All right, Johnny O suggesting. My coffee was bad, rotten, cold, awful. The police stopped me. I was unlawful. Sure. All types of sour grapes right there. So, my coffee was bad, rotten, cold, awful. My coffee was bad, rotten, cold, awful. Police stopped me. I was unlawful. The police stopped me. I was unlawful. That's fantastic. No handcuffs, no arrest. I wasn't tased. How I escaped it, I too am amazed. No handcuffs, no arrest. I wasn't tased. I escaped it. I too am amazed. Oh my lord, that is amazing. Let's see. Josephine Westphalia. When bitter one becomes by tasting these. When bitter one becomes by tasting these. All right, excellent. shopping over there. And bitter one becomes tasting these. Excellent. Nicole saying this is already fantastic. Josephine is laughing. All right, apparently we're just sour grapes. Here we go, people. All right, this might just simply be called sour grapes, and as written by Johnny O, because this is amazing. Um, I feel like we need to reverse this. So here we go. How I how I escaped it. I too am amazed. The police stopped me. I was unlawful. I don't want that to happen. All right. There we go. The handcuffs, the rest. I wasn't tased. And my coffee was bad. Awful. This is bizarre, people. But you know what? This is going to be amazing. So let us make sure that this is just all. There we go. Can I do it like this? 5. There we go. A little bit closer together. All right, fantastic. Our first stanza. How I escaped it, I too am amazed. The police stopped me. I was unlawful. No handcuffs, no arrest, I wasn't tased. My coffee was bad. Rotten, cold, awful. I kind of love this. All right, so that is our first stanza. And this is a weird sonnet. Johnny O, this is becoming the Johnny O special all this moment. My shoes don't fit, I'm old and I'm sore, no one calls me back, I'm just a big bore. It was her fault, he screamed in his defense, says Josephine Westphalia. It was, in quotes, it was her fault, he screamed in his defense. People are messed up. My shoes don't fit, I'm old and I'm sore, no one calls me back, I'm just a big bore. My shoes don't fit. I'm old and I'm sore. No one calls me back. I'm just a big bore. All right. So I think right here we need to use this line that was suggested earlier. A bad taste in the mouth is what they leave. Shoes don't fit. I'm old and I'm sore. But bad taste in the mouth might also be a good thing to do for the next stanza, actually. But we'll try it. Just a big ball. Alright, you know what? Let me just fix that here. I'm gonna go to. There we go, that looks better. And custom spacing. There we go. All right. So leave. What do we have? Grieve, heave, cleave, sleeve, thieve. But you know, I think that the leave one might actually best begin the third stanza. So yeah, I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move that here. And it's gonna go down to stanza number 3. And then a line either before saw or after saw and in between, right there. So let's see what else we have. Sally says, what is the topic? The topic, Sally, is sour grapes. And welcome, Sally. And other people are also answering over there. Johnny O saying, hey, Sally. There you go. She threw shoe so hard, she made him wince, says Josephine. That's funny. All right, putting it in. She threw shoe so hard, she made him wince. She threw her shoe so hard, she made him wince. This is if we're really sticking up with the domestic abuse concept here. All right. Let's see. I like this. When one becomes bitter, one becomes bitter by tasting this. So bitter. I'm going to change that slightly. So bitter. So bitter one becomes by tasting these. It goes, it's a slat rhyme with leave. There's that. Let's see what we have here so far. Right. How I escaped it, I too am amazed. The police stopped me. I was unlawful. No handcuffs, no arrest. I was untased. My coffee was bad, rotten, cold, awful. My shoes don't fit. I'm old and I'm sore. Let's see. William Stonebrenner says, going well, I trust. Well enough, and I do hope that you'll contribute. Good to see you, sir. And Muba wants to thank Just Some Guy Tennessee, thanking with a 20-month resubscription to the Twitch channel. Well done. Remember, friends, you can subscribe. Do subscribe to the Twitch channel. You get one free Amazon subscription per month. Consider spending it here. But also, you can support the show by going to patreon.com/nat21adventures. Support the channel. You can support my show personally by going to patreon.com/Shakespeare, or even buying me a cup of coffee. Let's see. All right, we are most of the way through this. Let's see here now. Let's just speak it aloud. How I escaped to, I am amazed. The police stopped me. I was unlawful. No handcuffs, no arrest. I wasn't tased. My coffee was bad, rotten, cold, awful. My shoes don't fit. I'm old and I'm sore. No one calls me back. I'm just a bit poor. Bad taste in my mouth is what they leave. So bitter one becomes by tasting these. All right. My shoes don't fit. I'm old and I'm sore. All right. I'm very much glad that you are enjoying this, Nicole. Well done. Excuse me, friend. I'm going to call. Goodness gracious. I need to drink more water. My shoes don't fit. I'm old and I'm sore. Hold on, I have a line suggestion. My pants must have shrunk. The waist is My shoes don't fit. I'm old and I'm sore. My pants must have shrunk. The waist was too tight. No one calls me back. I'm just a big ball. To leave Facebook. I had to leave Facebook. I got in a fight. There we go. Oh my goodness, here we go.
He goes, why is everything judgy? You don't want to get
All right. So
bad side.
All right. uh, expecting sweet and receiving it not. Wine I want.
I know, I just noticed there's no
Glass of
tea in that,
regretted.
so I guess make this tea. No, it's, yeah, it's just.
Just a common man descended from apes, pondering my particular sour grapes.
No,
I like that
actually, she
wine I
said
want.
this morning, thank you.
This is
And I said,
these are all good. Very
she said, I never called Chris back, and I said.
yeah. You can definitely hear the local drama from the coffee shop there. But yes, so I might have to move rooms here, friends. But let's. So I might have to move rooms, but let's see if we can finish this here. Just a comp. That looks like a very good closing line there, Jean. Just a common man descended from apes. Bring my particular sour grapes. Pondering my particular sour grapes. That's good. That taste in the mouth is what they leave, so better one becomes by tasting these. This is my maybe particular sour grapes or grapes with some sort of privilege. See, that's the thing. Sour grapes always come with privilege. That's the thing about it. It's criticism or disparagement of something that you can't harm. I mean, so you're like, oh, well, I don't want that anyway. I mean, so you don't. That's how it is. Expecting sweet and receiving it not. Glass. I like. Expecting sweet wine I want. Glass of regret to drink not. So I'm going to move the show here, friends. I'm going to move to another room. So I will be right back. So we're going to pause. I'm going to mute this. I'm going to mute this and I'm going to run over. All right, we're actually safe in here. So I thought I had to move, but it's all the action is happening in the other room. So that is fine. All right. So let's see here. Maybe. All right. All right. We're so close here. Oh, you know what? Here we go. This I don't think is the ending line. I think it is goes in here. There we go. A bad taste in the mouth is what they leave. I'm a common man descended from apes. So bitter one becomes by tasting these, pondering my particular sour grapes. I think that works. And then Oh, by the way, Nicole, I'm not sure if you saw this comment about you. William Stoneburner over at Scarborough Renaissance Festival is saying to you they are, they are inspired by your photography and the beauty that inspires them to reach for the stars. So there you have that. And let's see. Alas, the joys of doing this in a coffee shop where you can hear everyone else. All right, and let's put in the final couplet. Um, oh, this is our first stanza. That's what this is. We keep moving things around here, but that's all right. A bad taste in the mouth is what they leave. I'm a common man descended from apes. So bitter one becomes by tasting these, pondering my particular sour grapes. My shoes don't fit, I'm old and I'm sore. My pants must have shrunk, the waist is too tight. No one calls me back, I'm just a big bore. I had to leave Facebook, I got in a fight. I escaped, I too am amazed. The police stopped me, I was unlawful. No handcuffs, no arrest, I wasn't tased. My coffee was bad, cold, rotten, awful. All right. This is good, my friends. And let us continue. Let's put in our final couplet. And just so everyone at home watching later knows, Nicole is blushing and smiling about William Stoneburner's kind words. So there's that. So every sound in this room carries, by the way. So I hope you can still hear me over the other noises, because just sound carries in this room. So let's see. Let's finish this off with a closing couplet. Let's see if we can figure out how to end this particular poem about sour grapes. Oh, what was William's line earlier? The last wine's a terrible thing to waste. That's good. Uh, expecting sweet and receiving it not. Yes, there we go. Well done, William. Expecting sweet and receiving it not. Wine I want. Wine I want. Wine I want. I drink a glass of want. There we have it. All right. So, our ode to sour grapes. A bad taste in the mouth is what they leave. I'm a common man, descended from apes. So bitter one becomes by tasting these, pondering my particular sour grapes. My shoes don't fit, old is sore, my pants are shrunk, the waist is too tight. No one calls me back, I'm just a big bore. I had to leave Facebook, I got in a fight. How I escaped it, I too am amazed. The police stopped me, I was unlawful. No handcuffs, no arrest, I wasn't tased. My coffee was bad, rotten, cold, awful. Expecting sweet and receiving it not. Wine I want, but I drink a glass of hot. Oh my goodness, friends, that was, I think, pretty great. Ah, and the last one is a terrible thing to waste. So, do we call this simply sour grapes, or something else. Pretty grape. There we have it. All right. But I think this is a pretty good sonnet here today, man. This is delightful. Bad dad joke. uh, my friends, I think we did it. We did it, America. We have created a new sonnet here today that we are going to call, I think, just simply sour grapes. I think it is the title could be alcoholist. Causing the bad outlook. Yeah, could be. But I think actually just simply calling it sour grapes works. So sour grapes, and let's put our date on here. Uh, April 21, 2022. There we go. So I'm gonna throw this up onto Instagram a bit later, and uh, and that'll be good. Ilya Kasha says almost or pretty much missed it. Nice to arrive even now. Good to have you here. You can also watch the replay. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. But friends, that's basically it for today's Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. I am your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and it has been a pleasure to be here with you today. I do hope that you'll come back and join me again next week. We're going to also have a very special, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Show for my patrons on Patreon. We're going to doing this again, just for my Patreon members. Oh, there we go. Wherein we will do a special sonnet writing session over there. But if you become a patron on Patreon, patreon.com/Shakespeare, having a personalized sonnet is going to become a tier reward on there. Upcoming events. We still have 2 slots available for our Run Adventure D&D tour. Join me and Paolo Gobanto in Scotland this July. Go to runadventures.com for more info about that. And let's see what else. If you want to join me at the Scarborough Renaissance Festival right now through Monday, May 30th, that's Memorial Day. You should go join me there. And I'm on the Whimsy stage 4 times daily, 11:30, 1:30, 3 and 5. I share it with Pipsy Pinwheel Sideshow. This has been a good time. Let's do this again next week. I think we'll just have a marvelous time with each other. Josephine is gonna be at Scarborough. Good. I'll see you Saturday, Josephine. Thank you. And Shakespeare's fabulous, Scarby. Thank you. You're very kind. And I will see you all. But friends, until next time, I love you, you love me. There is mutual, glorious affection. Make sure you go off and do something kind for each other today. Let kindness be your guide. Bye-bye.